peoples of the universe, please attend carefully. The message that follows is vital to the future of you all.
And that message to you, it's a little bit exclusive. If you're YouTubing, right, and you want to click onto the chat panel on your control panel on stream, if you want to do that, be careful not to click on the end broadcast button, because I nearly did that. How is everybody? Happy New Year! I hope you're all doing well. Yes, the decorations are still up. Decorations are still up because I go to 12th night, baby. I go all night long, baby. Actually, that's not true. That's not true. If I say I go all night long means I fall asleep. Yes, yeah, that's exactly what I do. But there you go. That's rabbinical lovemaking tools. Just keep out of trouble. Just go have a nap. How is everybody? It's a bit strange here. It's a bit strange here in the Rabbi household right now. I'm all alone. I'm the only one home. My youngest daughter has moved out. She comes home on for Sabbath. That's a good combination, right? She's moved out, and she's very independent. All my kids are very independent. My youngest son, he's away in rabbinical ceremonies, and it's like basic school. He's at school. Although I think he's got this job at a big football game. He's really chuffed about it, was telling me. My oldest son, he's like the shadow. like his life revolves around, because he's living at home, and he was just got out the army, and he was like officer, and I imagine he was somewhat independent, and his mother is a very, very, very Jewish mother, right? It's very. Although I have to tell you, of all my friends' wives, I think she's one of the least interfering. But yeah, and oh my God, she dotes on that kid, and he won't tell her anything, and she just craves, just craves information. It's nothing to tell. He's not doing anything. Okay, this is what he's doing. He's studying a lot to get a grade in school, because he's very focused. I don't think he's dating her, and then he's going to be going to Miami in a month, right? Starting early. I was on time. My clock says 7. It says starting early. Somebody says starting. Whatever. I'm here. We're up. I don't know. I do need to reset my clock every now and again. Maybe I need to do that. Anyway, so my oldest son, God only knows where he is. He's as little in the house as possible, right? He basically spends his life. Right. I don't know. Just stay out the way. God bless. Who can blame him? But the interesting one. So the interesting one though, my daughter. So she's had a bit of a good week. Let me tell you, she's had a very good week. She passed her driving test, and she's the only kid to do it the first time round. Normally, it takes you 4 or 5 times here in Israel, right? Because it's kind of a racket. They get you to redo it, and they fail you and anything. But she took it when she was much older. She's 24. But she passed it first time. Both of my other, just about everybody has to go about 3 or 4 times, right? So she was kind of blown away. Then she got bragging rights, because there's some academic test that she got 144 on as a score, which meant she didn't have to do something else in school. And my son got 143. So she's been rubbing it in. But the really interesting thing is, we finally got her out of the house, and she's currently on a date. Well, it might be wrapping up. Now, dating in the Jewish world, in the religious world, bit different. Let me tell you how I did it, which is different to how I think my daughter's doing it. I have no idea. So how I did it, right? So I wasn't brought up religious. I basically what happened was, I was 19. I was on I had an open ticket to Israel, and I ended up at this place called Esha Torah, which is Jewish outreach center for non-religious Jews to educate and tell you about your religion. So I'm like, and they gave you free food and free beds. I'm like, damn, that's a good deal. So I went, listen, I go to all these kind of things. I'm open-minded. And I get free food and free bed. Like, what the fuck? Like, honestly, I figured I figured I was very ignorant on my own culture. I'm like, yeah, and I get free food and free bed, which I think that big, strong motivational factor is indeed part of my culture. And I came to understand. Did he say free? God came to the Jews and said, I have commandments for you. So we said, how much are they? He said, it's free. We said, we'll take 10. And that's how it went down. Anyway, I never expected to become religious, right? And like, I kind of like my stuff aligned in my life in a very strange way. And so, okay, this is basically how God talks to you, I found out, right? God will have somebody say something to you randomly that answers something that's specifically on your mind, right? That's how God talks to you. Or how a schizophrenic lives. one of the two, or both. In fact, or both, right? But yeah, I listen, honestly, I would say religious experience is indistinguishable from mental illness, right? It's because listen, God appears to you, which he's never done to me. But let's say you're Moses, you see a burning bush. That's got you're relating that to somebody, and it sounds like mental illness, right? You're clearly hallucinating, right? So, like, maybe you want to keep it to yourself. So anyway, I don't know how we got over there. Anyway, we're talking about Asian talk. Yeah, 5. So I became religious, and what happens is there's a girls' version of this as well. Called Neve. There's a bunch of these little places, right? And then you have the matchmaker, make me a match. So I went to there, and she told me to lose weight, and I did. And because I did that, she gave me her best girl. Basically, what happened? You see, my wife's from Atlanta. And the matchmaker, she's from a very like prestigious family. This person, like super, like even more so now. But like back then, like very very super, prestigious. And she's very good. This matchmaker as well. Because what happens is you go out on a date, right? And it's you don't touch, right? You don't touch each other until you're married, which is really really wild, but really really kind of cool. And I wish I could have done that as a virgin, right? Which I believe my kids are, and I think they're going to have a much richer and probably slightly less messed up sexual experience. You know, I think it's going to be a much it's like a purer thing, right? So I'm happy for them. But like you don't touch each other. So what you do, you go out on these dates, which is basically you sit in if you're in Jerusalem in the 90s, as I was, you go to hotel lobbies, right? And you sit and you order a coffee, a tea, and you chat, right? And that's basically it. And you see if you like each other, and almost always you don't. God, so many weird people you meet on these dates. Oh my God. One time I was going for a date, and then it got cancelled because she got taken to like a mental health facility for like cutting herself. Like I went on another date. Oh God, I went on another date one time. This girl hated me. I'm like, I was like, look. Clearly, we're not going anywhere. Why don't we just hang out for a bit and like, there's no pressure, right? We can just talk and relax. Like, no, she was just that was not what we call a shidduch, a match. So anyway, and my basic rule was this: if I could go out on a date with you and I could imagine living with you for 6 months without killing you, you're probably the right person, all right? And the first person was my wife, but my wife was a prize, right, with the matchmaker, because again, she's from this prestigious family that had. That like started the synagogue in Atlanta. They were super prestigious, like right. So my wife wasn't brought up religious, and she became religious about the same age as me, right? And through this synagogue, right? Synagogue is connected. They also had an outreach center that they're all very very connected. And my wife just kind of like started hanging out with the people there in the community. Look, basically what happened, this wouldn't convince me at all. This wouldn't change my life at all. But for my wife, it was very important. She looked around at her friends who were in the 30s, 40s, and 50s and looked at how their lives were. And then she looked around at all these rabbis' lives and their wives and looked how their lives were, and like, yeah, I'll go for that one. I want that out of my life. And that's entirely why she became religious, right? So they sent her to, she was in Atlanta for a while, said, look, you've got to go to Jerusalem to, like, seminary to meet a bloke, right? Just try it for 6 months, right? Or something like that. And I was the bloke. And we so you go on these dates. You don't touch each other, as I said. You did. So I went to the King David, which is a bit swankier, a bit posher than your average oik will go to, right? Because I'm a huge snob. Well, I like the King David. Anyway, so you sit on the couch, and we just hit it off, right? I was like, oh wow! And basically, after the first day, I was like, this was back when I smoked. I had this cushy room in when I was in Yeshiva, which is like rabbinical ceremony. Oh man, because I was in charge of the rooms. I was in charge of who had the. I had a meteoric rise there because I started off working. Running the kitchen, right? And that's an important one because when you run the kitchen, before you call seconds for the rabble, you go round to all the movers and shakers, the rabbis, and you offer them their seconds of chicken each, and they're like, yeah, and you look after the right people. And because of that, I moved up to housing czar. And that's ultimate. So I had this great room with this big balcony overlooking the Western Wall. I mean, like this real estate. It's like $1 million real estate, and I'm sitting. So I'm out on the balcony in the middle of the night. I'm making a cigarette. I go, yeah, I think I'm going to marry this one, and I did. 3 weeks later, we got engaged. It was just under 3 weeks, right? Because what I did? I should find them for you. I made up these cards called Q&A cards, and it had like different questions on them, and we both had to answer, like, who is your favorite Muppet and why? And we went through like, how many children do you want to have? Sort of thing like that. I'll try and find them for you. Anyway, so that's how we dated, right? I was in like the black hat world, the world that where the type of Jews who wear the gangster hats. If not the furry hats, the gangster hats. It's somewhat different. Anyway. So that was the world I'm in. My kids, though, are in the kibbutz sugat world, which is slightly different. So they normally date by being more normal. Oh wait, and after the date, you will go back to the matchmaker, the shadchan, and you say, yeah, that was great. I'd like to meet her again. Is she up for it? And if and then the matchmaker, like, basically, if either you or her was stupid, the matchmaker would be like, idiot! You're not getting any better. Shut up. Right? She would. And she's like, not me, though. I always do what I was told. I wanted to get laid. What can I tell you? It was a big motivating factor for me. Anyway, I digress. So, during Corona, like, that killed dating. And, like, just when my daughter was in the prime dating, then coming in it, and none of them want to get out of the house. So she met a bloke with some matchmaker website, and they chatted, and that has progressed this far. Is very. Listen, I just hope they both had a nice time. It was very sweet. She's had a good week though. My daughter, as I said, she got this good score. She passed the driving test. She's buying a car now, right? She's just trying to be buying or leasing. We found a good home for little Kitty. These two Russian ladies who are so excited, and they like, I'm gonna love you as much as I can, because we just couldn't look after little Kitty. Thank God. And basically everything's calming down with the animals at my house. But my wife, oh my God, because none of the kids are moving down the aisle. Oh my God. She's a Jewish mother, right? And it's I just getting one of them moving towards getting married will just either relax her or make her more insane. We'll find out. I guess we'll find out. I'll let you know. Okay, fine. Let's pull up. I got a lot going on right now. Let me show you guys. I got because the weird uploading incident I had on Sunday meant I didn't put a video out that day. That's why I did a live stream. And I love doing that chill scream. Oh, I really need to. What was that? I just fell down. Anyway, yeah, I love. Oh, that was a Christmas cracker. See, that's when you can tell it's time. 12th night is coming. Man, it's like the set of Are You Being Served? What was I going to say? Now I'm just caught in the Are You Being Served Christmas specials. Well, it's gone. It's melted. Daughter dating. It's gone. It's gone. Who? Oh yes, no. Yeah, because of the uploading incident, and I wasn't able to upload. My video of that I made for that day got launched yesterday, and then because I have a live stream today, the video of today is pushed off. That I made for today is pushed off until tomorrow. So I'm like really ahead. I got a bunch of stuff coming up. Let me show you. 1 second. There you go. Doink. I'm going backwards and forwards between doing a Boba Fett review, right? I just don't think I give enough of a shit. I mean, okay, just let me know in the chat if you desperately want it. I'm like, I'd rather do an Are You Being Served review, quite frankly. Like, I'm like, yeah, I love it. Like, but I'm just like, I don't really give a shit. I mean, I watch it, but I'm like, you know, like, I don't really give a shit. I mean, that's really all I have to say about that. Hang on a second. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff coming up. I've just finished listening to this, and it's dog shit. I'm so disappointed with this, right? Oh, okay. Here's a tragedy of Jodie Whittaker, right? They all wanted to prove a woman could play Doctor Who. And if anybody proved a woman couldn't play Doctor Who, it's Jodie Whittaker, right? It's so backfired. So this box set is completely written by women. If you want to say women are as good and best as anybody else, I thought so until listening to this. I don't say, wait until you can tell a story before trying to be slyly political, right? Wait, like Malcolm Hughes knew what he was doing. You 12-year-old do not. It's a real disappointment, right? It's a real disappointment. The second part is by far the best, but it's a real. It's completely let down by the normal Big Finish bait and switch. Who do you think the main character is? Is it Colin Baker's Baben, right? Who is like tons of fun and very interesting? No. This person really has main billing, I would say, the psycho strategist. But it's basically it's either she's the main or it's between, or it's like she shares it with these two, with Colin Baker, right? It's crazy. Not good. So what we got? This is coming out tomorrow, I think. Doctor Who, Room of Patrol. Yeah, because there's so much. Okay. Jodie to regenerate kissing Yaz. Yes, that's where I believe this storyline, this Turgis storyline will end up, right? I really do believe that. And there's been leaks to suggest that, but who knows? Who knows how accurate they are? Even the Daleks' lowest ratings ever. Yeah, I think we can call it that. I think we can call it that. Icky Thump, not even Daleks and intersexual lesbian love can save our ratings. No, because you said, Sodding hell, what did you do, darling? Yeah, it's going to be much more. There's a bunch of stuff going on there. Then, there we go. This is on tonight. I love it, by the way. Icky Thump. How her rings so low. I even agreed to shag Yaz. And Michael Bell says, what are ratings? Because they're so relevant. So this, I think, is going to come out on Friday, I think. I haven't decided yet. To Jodie Whittaker, Chris Chibnall, Doctor Who fell because of bigotry. There's only one reason why our waitings are in the toilet. That's right. It's because of bigotry. It's all your fault. Yeah. I mean, that expression is just that is the contempt you have for your audience right there. Oh God. There's this one as well. The confused schizophrenic love and hate of Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall's Doctor Who. The media, as I say, is confused. This is the greatest, most beautiful thing ever, but also we hate the show. And then I whipped this one out quickly. Excuse me while I whip this out, because I had to put this out today, because people were freaking out, okay? People were freaking out about this rumor that has been cast as Lydia West. Bullshit. And then we had an article saying it's bullshit. It was bullshit. It was fabricated. Fabricated by psycho weirdos, all right? I mean, maybe that's what Jocelyn Davis meant when he said noted. It's like, noted, you guys are insane. I want to stay away from you. Stay away from my Doctor Who, weirdo. And then on Friday, we will have my season 13 review, one last thing I got to do to make this review. Listen to it, okay? Look, I've been sucked into Babel all day. Oh, what a waste of life that was. Oh, they had Travis in it. It's Stephen Grief in it. Yeah, it was so disappointing. I was really looking forward to this one as well, right? Real garbage. I mean, the first episode, they take Jenna, who's a great character, who's sexy and just interesting, right, and turn her into a Mary Sue. It's like a boring Mary Sue. It's like, oh, that's a bit of a bummer, really, all things considered. Hang on, let me wind back so I can get to the chat. I'm not going to stay on Babe and leave me alone. We have this. Yeah, we have this coming out tomorrow. We'll leave that out while I get to the chat. Lonnie's here. Hi, chat. Hell, chat. I'm back. What did you do? I'm scared. Gareth Morgan is here. Problem being is that, hey, 1 second. Let me do this right now before I forget. If I go to brand, if I can upload the trailer you made, the awesome trailer that I want the world to see, but I haven't actually decided how I'm going to launch it yet. But yeah, I'll show you guys. There you go. Where is it? Is this the one? Wow, that's pretty big. No, 1 second. I think I made it smaller. Ooh, normally, not that much trouble for me, darling. Not that much trouble for me. Okay, fine. I got to shrink it down. Let me go. Where's my phone? Okay, here's my phone. Okay, by the way, big tip. If you have, there's an app called Air Video, which lets you be able to stream anything, right, from your computer. But if you it'll let you stream. Yeah, stream anything? I'm sorry, I lost my train there. I'm trying to do this. It will also reduce the file size of pretty much anything as well, which is pretty darn useful. So 1 second, I'll do this. Okay, this makes it only 20 meg. I'm going to convert it now. There you go. Fine. So what I'm going to convert it. Although, again, ever since the internet was dodgy, you know what I did? I just I had this old router that I was sending my wired internet through. So I just got rid of that, and then I was on wireless for a while. And I'm like saying, well, why don't you just plug the LAN cable into my computer? And I did, and oh boy. What a freaking difference that made, right? What an insane difference. Fine. So there we go. Hopefully we'll be seeing that tonight then. PD Richards here. How you doing, sir? Darren M. How are you doing, sir? David Enke. Hello. Darren, you did want the prisoner page, right? I'm pretty sure that's the one you said you wanted. I would check it up before it went out, but I'm pretty sure. David is here. Colin Archer. I always say, okay, it says Archer Colin, but I say Colin Archer. I think you're the same person. We're going to go through the chat. Disaster areas here. How are you, sir? Second. Yeah. Oh, and apparently this boy is knows some geeky stuff, right? So he gets told he's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy a lot. Who's this? I bet he does. Welcome, I don't know. Okay, Tzvi Lebetkin, was the kid drunk when she passed the driving test, and why not? No, but this is all I heard when it was relating the story to my wife, like very loudly. And then I took so many tablets out, so many pills out there. Because she's no stranger to the Ritalin. This is my daughter, right? She's no, a Shitora? No, Sipora, it's the name. Or Shotkhan. Or a Shidduch. It could be this. There's many words it could be. Okay. Stuart Perry is here. How are you doing, sir? So PD Rich says very Japanese. Is Rabbi lying right now? What was I saying? I bet I wasn't. Like a virgin. Yeah. If you thought I ever said hardest time. I don't think I was lying here. God told her I knew a guy who cheated on her and his excuse was good. Listen, there are rabbis who do that. There's like these sex cults why these rabbis talk to all these girls into sleeping with them, just saying, yeah, God, it's like you have the Satan in you and I got to have sex with you to get it out. And I'm like, what? Who falls for that? Really? I think if you fall for that, you kind of like, really, it's like, here, can you just close your eyes and put this weird tube in your mouth? No reason why. No. Oh. I mean, yeah, look, it's wrong to do that, but come on. At some point, you should go, yeah, that doesn't sound right. DC is here. Thank you for putting that in. God told you to cheat. Gareth on Mr. Jack on a high last year. Okay, so I took the DVD marketplace. She bought for £16 for me, but was stunned when they were Jodie. Her intentions were great, but she way overpaid. They saw her coming, didn't they? Yes. A shitter is a match. Well, listen. There's a pot for every lid, isn't there? That's all I can say. Fine. Okay, something was going on in the chat. Don't understand it. The Solar Engines. How are you doing, sir? Six Doctor needs more love. Sort of, but I don't know. He's been very woke of late. Like he's a bit addled, I think, is Colin Baker. Bit addled. I noticed they're talking about putting Jodie on the cover. She's on the cover of next month's Doctor Who magazine. Comes out this week. Have you heard the taping rebellion? Basically, the man in China who believed he was Jesus. Jesus' brother caused a civil war in China, killing more than 30 million. Well, whoops. Man, I'm still thinking about that movie. Don't Look Up. So I mean, again, it blows my mind. It just blows my mind because it's a documentary and it's taking the piss of the people the people who made it, and they didn't realize. So next year, good evening, Rabbi. Fascinating to hear things, my friends. My wife and I will be saying 30 years next month. Well, Mazal Tov, as we say here now. Animal is the best Muppet. Well, you see that I think it tells you who the person is, right? And we also one of them was who was the best couple, Gomez and Morticia Adams, Fred and Wilma Flintstone. Yeah, I had a bunch of them, right? And the right answer was the Muppets, although the Monsters was good as well. Yes. I'm in danger. With the doctor. I thought, how shit Jodie Whittaker must be in bed because, like, she wouldn't be able to do any role play now, would she? Like, you say, okay, darling, I want you to be a naughty schoolgirl, and she'll come in like wee Jimmy Cranky. Hey, I just made crayon on the pillow. Icky bump. Yeah, no, that's not sexy, darling. Oh no, it's a schoolgirl. No, that's not what I meant. No. Oh, did you finish? Did you wear clever girls and presser? No, my girls are all real, baby. I'm a very virile young man, let me tell you. I'm very virile. Vince Cable wears one of them. More likely to be Jewish than a gangster, though. Okay. Weirdest thing. Okay. Weirdest thing ever. There was I went to see Jackie Mason once, thinking being Jewish, like who was super Jewy, right? Jackie made very, very funny, very, very, very Jewish, right? I was in this tiny club in like, I think Palm Springs, like Coral Springs or something, but like Coral Gables in Florida, like middle of nowhere. And it was like this tiny little club. I was like, maybe a dozen of us here, right? It was like, hey, what's going on? Yeah, you played this twice in your career. Once on the way up, once on the way down. So welcome back. But he had this act on beforehand. This guy who's singing, and I couldn't work out if it was a joke act or not. And I kept laughing because it was so serious. And he's saying Jerusalem. I was like, I don't understand. I didn't understand. But Dan Mulkhausen is here. Carol Lynch is here. There we go. Oh, yeah. So, weirdest bit about this date thing. My wife now is on hover mode to pick my daughter up after the date. Like, I said, isn't that a bit creepy? He said, no, they all want that. It's weird. Anyhow, Miss said hello. Bromby says hello. You're a very friendly man. I wasn't speaking in code. Miss Humphrey. I actually quite liked the which everybody hated, right? They never made it in series. The remake they did of Are You Being Served, where it was like the next year they recast all the characters. But I think what's the name? Something Watson, Tom Watson. Fantastic actor. He's in the Round the World in 80 Days playing the girl's father, right? So he's good in everything, right? He's a very everyman looking guy. He's freaking awesome in everything, right? Whenever you see him, he's great. Skip it, Rabbi. What we skipping? No, I don't want to skip it. Maybe now you reminded me. Conversion folder. Now go to the folder where I converted it. Fine. This is 21 meg. I'll go to. If I go to brand, I click add video clip. Right, I get a little whizzy wheel. Little whizzy wheels talking, just waiting for things to whiz, man. Okay, I'm glad. I hope speed isn't of the essence, right? Because like this whizzy wheel, it's like I can't even go back to the chat now. Okay, fine. So we go. How do I get the bloody thing? Now it's just annoying. One second. Now I've got to work out how otherwise. Wait. Here we go. Let's go. Conversion folder. Fine. I'll go to desktop. I'm going to put it on my desktop. She cried. Now over here I'll go to desktop. And you go. There you go. Come on. And I click open, and that should do the trick. Fine. It gets this whizzing around and around. It will let me know when it's uploaded. Fine. Deep Sixer, 1970. How you doing? Greetings, my good greetings to you, Rabbi. Marine Boy, how you doing? What? Are you the Marine Boy who has the aqua gum? Who was the one who has my aqua gum? We'll skip it. Oh, we're talking about the Boba Fett. Right. Yeah, I'm Book of Boba Fett. I mean, the best bit was the beginning when he's inside the Sarlacc, right? That bit, that's the bit you've always wanted to see. Mr. Jekyll and Hyde's there, and how he gets out of that, I kind of like that. But he just doesn't look cool. He looks like an old guy. The kissing thing of Javier's dying in Yoda's arms. No, apparently the kiss is to get a weeping angel out. So they're ripping off. What was it? Eccleston. Sesame Timbers! That'll be the next one. Sesame, do you smell fish? Hey, who fancies sushi? There's obvious reason why they want to go to an aquatic setting, not to drown out any strange smells. Dr. Alex is here. How you doing? Don, I haven't listened to episode 8 yet. It's killing me. I was trapped in Baben all week. Oh, man. Baben's a nightmare. It was not good. It was there. Just to warn it again, if you just came in, this was not good. Do not put your money into it. Okay. Bye-bye, Baben. Who else is doing fine? I'm just whizzing through, and by that I don't mean I'm urinating over myself, or maybe I am. At Tzvi Lebetkin, yeah, the prisoner page thing. There you go, awesome. By the way, if a few people have already signed up to my my paid subs, so thank you very much. Think of it as a Patreon. I don't get paid for this. If I get enough people, that's the first thing that's happening. More Crown the Empire, not more Crown the Empire, more the Imperium, right? That's because like I'll get Dominic on doing so, although he's got no power right now in the Philippines, right? So we have to wait and see what's going down. I use my magic staff; it turns into a one-eyed snake. Well, you know. Exactly. I was talking about again, like really. Why can't you just say God told me to? Apparently that worked better. I don't know. But it's like again, you know, I don't want to victim blame, but really. I mean, like that guy. God told me to. So God gave me this message that tells me that you need to suck my dick. Really? You had me up until suck my dick, right? Yeah. And that basically happened in the 15th century with this guy called Shabbatai Tzvi, that everybody thought was the Messiah. The only good bit is the last 10 minutes. I thought the only good bit was the first 5 minutes. Kel says, I adore 8 on Big Finish. He's wonderful. Yeah, but I had to drop out of Stranded. So I didn't get Stranded 3. I have got the Charlotte Pollock ones coming up. She role plays an actress, so not really. Guys, she can't do Jessica Rabbit. Again, anything she does will be wrong. Wilma Deering. I need to go to the bathroom. What was I talking about? Jackie Mason. I can't remember now. Okay, never mind. Buck Rogers kept sitting on Twinkies' head for some reason. Yes, he did. That is true. That's true. Did they drop Dr. Theophilus in the third season or second season? As for making, you don't need to be Jewish to love Jackie Mason. Being from New York is a big help. Everything is honorary. Recently, I found listening to more spin-off stuff and non-Hoots too stuff is than the actual Who story is a big exact. Well, that's normally that's not the way. But this Baben one, they got way too comfy. When the War Doctor, they're not comfy at all, right? Oxygar, Marine Boy, that was the one. It's Marine Boy, brave and free. Oh yes. Robert Payne is here. Wow, I thought nearly caught up. Okay, I have caught up. So there's good news, bad news, right? The good news is I caught up. The good news is I caught up. The bad news though is I've caught up, which means that can only mean one thing. That means that I have to get my notes ready. Because it's time for that awful time of the week. The time that we all live in fear of. It is, of course, the recap and review of Star Trek Discovery. Let me just pull up my notes. I'm going to do that. Here, 1 second. Now I made my notes, but now I'm going to make them big. Make it big, baby. That reminds me. You know, I once had a very good friend who was a Moyle, right? A Moyle is somebody who does the ritual circumcisions. And after the circumcision one time, he took the foreskin that I'd taken off and he took it away. I said, "What are you doing with that? Why'd you do that?" He said, "Here, let me show you something." He pulls out this teeny tiny little wallet made out of little foreskins. This like little leathery wallet made out of. I said, "But that's too small. You can't put anything." He said, "Oh, just rub it. Gets bigger, baby. Gets bigger." And with that, Phil. We're up to. Just looking at the press is bigger than it. Fine. I always just hate it when they do reference real Star Trek, like the octagonal light here, right? Like, really? Can you not just leave it alone, okay? It's all horrible, right? Gray does a voice over this week for previously on Discovery. They were looking for the makers of the DMA species 10C with Zora, right? after. So they're zooming in, and they got these awful. I hate these dots. I hate them. Okay. Then apparently they still use them now in the 29th century, even though stopping, when Star Trek started, and they're fixing it. So they're trying to work out where the DMA is. They got all the and Zora's hasn't worked it out yet. They said, "Oh, where could it be?" And I can't stand this character. I keep on to say, like, darling, it's okay to be pretty. You don't have to fight against it. Somebody who's never fought against it, of course, is Stamets. It says it's taken over a week to work it out. And he said, well, she'll get it somehow. And there's a lot of smiling in space. Oh, yeah. So then she'll work it out. Oh, no. And the Zora says, oh, I've worked it out, says Zora. Then meanwhile, Grudge is not looking impressed. Because Michael Burnham is talking. And Grudge is the only person who can see through Burnham's weird glamour. Right? That's everybody like, oh yeah, this woman's insane. She's not good at anything. Okay, so then they talk about, oh, we need to find DMA. So, oh, we'll find the DMA. Let me be, give me a bit of a draw. And I'm stunning and brave. Yes, you are. You are stunning and brave. But we need to find DMA because you just need to find DMA. Oh, DMA. Oh, we got a call. We have to go to engineering. They got the answer, so they go to engineering. Whoosh. They teleport in because they can't walk there because that's just too much to ask. Whoosh, whoosh. And I said, yes, he's got it. But here, let Zora explain the problem to you. So Zora explains that she's got the coordinates for them. She knows where they are, the makers of this, but I can't give them to you. Why can't I give them to you? Well, because it's too dangerous. What? Yeah, look, we'll take the danger, mate. We'll take the danger. No, I can't. So, no, I'm ordering you. I can't comply, Captain. I know you put... Wait, what? Let my eyes bulge. It's me. Oh, now I just got... Ah! Now my program just froze. That may look like a mouse to you, like a cursor to you, but to me it's a whizzy. Oh, here we go. Go to the next slide. No. Anyway, at some point this will unfreeze. Oh, there you go. Yes. See how she's like, wait. You may be 30,000-year-old sphere data that knows everything is sentient. But I'm Michael in Burnham, bitch! What? In titles, because you won't get dun da 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 da. And throughout the titles, David Cronenberg calls in. Hi, I'm David Cronenberg. I don't know what I'm doing here either. Burnham says she needs some help with Zora, but she has to be there because he's got the bond of trust. He pulls up a keyboard and does stuff. He said, that bond's not paying off, Michael Burnham. I said in a very deadpan way because I'm David Cronenberg. I'm not a real actor. Yes, I know that. I know that's the Michael Burnham. No, really, I'm not an actor at all. Yes, I am aware of that. That's that. Yes, I don't worry. I will act for both of us. See, I will emote. And she says, no, look, I have to sort this out. And you've got to go to the symposium. Well, what? Wait, what, bitch? Yeah, you've got to go help the president. I'm going to stay here and work out with Captain Saru. And she storms off with Book. He says, it's my ship. He said, no, I think it belongs to Starfleet. So she beams into this symposium to talk about the DMA. And we're supposed to know who this person is, this surly-looking person talking to this stunning and brave woman who's surly-looking. Oh, God. Oh, man. It's like, we kind of get it. You're making a point. Yeah. Hi, I'm Michael Burnham, and I'm stunning and brave. Because she's happy to see this person, and it's frozen again. Man. So she's happy to see this person who I have no idea who it is, and it's clear we're supposed to know who it is, and we're like, oh, she's back, yay. I find like people like Chris Chibnall, they expect you to like, oh man, this is frozen beyond frozen right now. I mean, they expect you to remember all their bullshit. I mean, like, really? Like even the Dalek, right? They expect you to remember the whole list of things that are prohibited so you can get the joke 25 minutes later about Jeff, who you had no idea who he was and didn't care about, right? That's the sort of screenwriting gems you get there. Oh, now I got I might need a false quit. We'll give it another 30 seconds. Man, it's cold. I'm not a fan of winter. I have to tell. Oh, it's moving again. It's moving again. Let's have a look. There you go. Hi, I'm Michael Burnham. I'm so happy to see you. I have no idea who you are. Oh, but I look, we're just two regular people. Just our skin colors don't matter. That's not why we were cast at all. No, it wasn't. I certainly wasn't cast on my skin color. Absolutely, dootly not. But I'm a little bit different from you. I think we should get ready to attack it. Well, there. Maybe we should just talk a little bit. So the president is, she says, yeah, she wants to get Earth back in the Federation. They're not in the Federation. So I said, yeah, because you guys are pussies. And we want to kick us. We're back. Now we have Titan back with us. So, nah, we're the bestest ever. So the assembly begins, and the conference here. They're all here to share their information about the DMA. Thank God Burnham's here because she's stunning and brave. Hi, I'm here. And oh, look, they're the aliens from the other week who I actually kind of like them. I have to tell you, it kind of remind me of the sort of people that Peter Cushing's Doctor Who would meet. You know, that like if they were doing a Zarbi episode, it would be like that, right? But they called all the people together, and they're all socially distant. Oh, look, there's a Morn. Morn, of course, is there you go. Morn and Dorian, bug face thing, and Dorian pill. Hi, I'm a pill. What the who thought that was a good idea? Hi, I'm a pill, and I'm book. I'm studying and I'm a good man, but I'm hurting bad. I'm hurting bad because a boy I raped died on the planet that I got blown up. And it's very hard for me. And then all of a sudden, in comes Taka. I think I'm maybe because I've got so many images open. In comes Taka and he says, "Oh man, everything's frozen." They want to, so they. Something it gets on to talk about natural hazard. We're not there yet. So Tarka's there, and he's like saying, "Yeah, we got to do something about these crazy bitches, these DMAs." Right, and so they start to talk, and they go, "Peoples of the universe, I am stunning, and I am brave. You are stunning, you are brave, and you look very cute. Thank you. You too look cute. Not as cute as me, but then again, I'm Michael Burnham. Oh, she's so stunning, and she's so brave. Yes, she is. But so are we too. Yes. Oh God, she has a whiff. So anyway, they're talking about is it hostile or not, right? Is the DMA hostile? And he's like, what the fuck are you? Like, what? You just come from Harry Potter? I love this guy. So then I was just chilling and all of a sudden, oh my God, what's that? Holy shit, what's going on? Very strange. Anyway, I don't know what this dude's like, but like, what the hell? Hi, can I have a scrotum alien, please, with ears? Yeah, like a scrotum with ears. Yeah, one of those, please. Imagine like a man crouching down and forcing his penis down the throat of a unsuspecting. Let's move on. So I said we should attack. It's hostile, and he says, "Oh, I'm a sexy and Orion lady. Yes, you are, baby. not quite sexy enough. And she said, we don't know if it's hostile. We have to assume it's not hostile, because if it was a weapon and we see how powerful they are, they could just wiped us out, right? So they can't be hostile. And then Burnham pipes up and says, just like any natural hazard, like the foxes eating crops, they have to be dealt with. They're not evil, but they're just nature. Their malice has nothing to do with it. So this Vulcan dude wants peaceful first contact. I want peaceful first contact. Don't we all? That'd be good. That'd be great to have peaceful first contact. We should have peaceful first contact. No, we shouldn't. So then, meanwhile, back at the disco, Saru is chatting with Cronenberg, who's there to evaluate Zora, right? And so he's nervous about what he's going to do to Zora. And then he said, I'm kind of nervous what you're going to do about Zora. We think she's okay. We got to find out. She's in control of the ship. And then in comes Stamets and Dr. Gay. Said we got to help because I'm Stamets and this is Dr. Gay. We've stopped having gayness to come and help because normally we're being very gay in each other's bottoms. So then he's like saying, Stamets is like, look, can we put some music on quickly and do somewhere where Zora can't hear us because she might kill us all? Because I've seen 2001 and I'm scared. And he basically, a couple of seasons ago, he got scared of the AIs. And they're like, they could kill everybody in the universe. So, remember there was like the claw came out, the dun dun dun. Wait, that was this season? Oh, I thought that was Picard. And he's like, dude, Zora's going to hear everything. That's part of the thing. He says, what? He said, yeah, we can't do anything, without her knowledge. So basically what's going down is, and this is what Zora looks like over this little bit. There you go. That's a bit of Zora over there. Bit boring, if you ask me. A bit. It's like, it's a cheap Zen effect. So they're keeping Zora in basically in the loop, and they say you got to know. Our policy is if you are an artificial intelligence, we can have you extracted, your consciousness extracted from Discovery, even against your will, if we can. So then we put it in another body, and then the first thing Zora says is, "Oh, can I choose my body?" And Dr. Gay says, "Of course you can. You can be a girl with a penis or a boy with a vagina. You can be whatever you want because you're the bestest ever." Okay. It's essentially what he says, right? He said, "But I'm kind of nervous about Zora because she could kill us all, and I don't know that's a good thing or not." They said, well, glad they could kill her, but probably she won't. I might won't. And then all of a sudden in comes into a top secret star briefing meeting, weird trans girl and trans boy. The unfortunate twins. And they're there. David Cameron, I'm not really an actor. I know. I'm there not to be an actor. Yeah, I understand. I can't outshine the real actors because, that would be bad because I'm not really an actor. Yeah, we know. We know that. Okay, fine. But she doesn't want to be moved to her android body because she feels that she is Discovery is her essence. It's that she is Discovery and Discovery is her. I'm like, wait a minute, shouldn't you be fluid? Isn't that the thing? He's like, and she's like, oh, we can't have logical conclusions. So she can't be taken out. So well, that might, might have to happen. And they're like, oh, bum bum bum. But you can't do it against her will, says Trans Boy. And Zora says, I got an idea. I'm going to sort this out. I can sort this out for you. I'm going to give you. I've seen Face of Evil, right? Fortunately, in my databanks is Face of Evil. So I've decided to utilize the ending from Face of Evil, right, to get out this current predicament. And she makes exactly like Tom Baker in Face of Evil, this like kill switch that they can then just kill Zora whenever they need to. If she starts getting crazy, and I'm like, that's not really a bad idea, right? But they're not. But everybody else is not into that at all, right? Everybody else is very, very, very upset by that. So no, that's inhuman. I'm like, well, what happens if one of you goes crazy and starts using firing photon torpedoes at friends, right, or whatever? You can phaser him to death. That's the same thing, right? Yeah, everybody has to be mortal at some point. They're like, no, it's wrong. It's wrong because we're the. How did Zora get in the trans family? I just realized that. How does that happen? And it's frozen again. Come on now. I might. No, it's moving it. There you go. Yeah, so I don't think we can do that. No, I can't. I'm doing my bestest eyebrow acting ever. I am. I'm going to stop my little fetus if I have to. I can't remember what Saru is. I'm not. So it's like, look, I'm basically a huge walking vagina. That is what I am. I am a massive pussy. That is true, Saru. You are a massive pussy. Meanwhile, back at the conference, no one's a pussy there. They're all stunning and they're all brave. So 1 second. So at the conference, they debate to go to species 10C or whatever they are, assuming they're hostile. Like, should we attack them or should we try and make first contact? Say, dude, you keep blowing up planets. What's up with that? And she's like, we got to attack. And he's like, I'm not sure, but I'm like, I thought he couldn't go into daylight. This guy, right? I do like his makeup though. He kind of reminds me of Aladdin from the Daleks, right? And what's up with this woman, wibbly wobbly woman, and why do Kardashians look like this now? What the hell? It's like Kardashian, and why are they blue? Oh, they're always kind of purplish, weren't they? But they're purpley grey. But what's up with the hair? Everything about this is weird. Not quite as weird as Miss Wibbly Wobbly, right? What the hell? That's just a dress, right? But she does look like she's out of focus. So the president looks unconcerned. So because she wants to get Earth back in the Federation, and she doesn't want there to be discord, right? So she's like, and Burnham looks on, saying, I might have to be stunning and brave. And then just then, Tarka's saying, Okay, fine. I think we're going to close this and reopen this. We just got to remember where we're at to. We're at slide 172539. Okay, fine. I got to remember that. 172539. I'm never going to remember that. Fine. We're just going to go. Yeah, so I can quit. We're going to quit it. Then done. Fine. So just hold there for a second while I reopen that. And for some reason, it stays there. Pretty darn cool. Now, 1 second. God. So the way I do this, by the way, because I have to sit there and take notes and transcribe it, and I do. It takes me about 3 or 4 days because I can only do 15-minute chunks of it because it's so awful, right? Really, and it's so. I'm always so happy when it's an episode that's a little bit shorter, right? If I get a 45-minute episode, I am ecstatic. I am beyond ecstatic. Okay, 1 second. Am I even? It's got it right there. Oh, cool. So it's good that's still up. So 1725. There you go. That's actually pretty good news. It's I think we're through half of them. 275. We got through two. We got through About a quarter of them so far. Okay, that's about right. It's opening up. It's opening up. It's opening up. So anyway, Tarka's like, you got to know when to make your move, right? And he's like, oh, well, yeah, what's going on? Hang on. Yeah. So says you got to know when to make. You got to know your moment. And you're wondering what's his plan? Oh, here we go. Fine. Share screen. Do. Come on. Share screen. Do. Is that the right? Is this the right one? That's the one. We're back again. Fine. He says, you got to know your moment. And then he goes, and beams out. And it doesn't work if it freezes and I can't do the quick beam effect. And I hate the quick beam effect. I really like it. It just makes me crazy. Oh, come on. Hang on. It beams out. And then you're like, oh, where's he gone? Man, if Discovery has the same technology as this, we're all screwed. We're all screwed. Okay, what the hell? Hang on, 1 second. Fine. You know what we're going to do? Wait for a second. We're going to run this program that's going to reclaim RAM. Yeah, okay. I've only got 52 meg out of 8 gig available. So yeah, that's what it is. So I'm going to wait until it's finished saying freeing up. And then it's a great program, by the way. It's Clean My Mac X. I do recommend it. There you go. Oh, yeah. Now I've got like 3.5 gig of RAM available. Hopefully that should do the trick. So there you got to know your moment. Go zoom, and there it's going smoothly now. And he beams in right next to the president. Excuse me, is there no freaking security whatsoever in the 29th century, wherever they are? It's he's right. He could kill her. He could be anyone. Fine. So he and then they need to forget who these aliens are and focus on what on the DMA controlling it. She's like, what? What do you mean? We said, Leah, no, this is the important thing. That we've got to look at me in my weird wibbly wobbly dress. That's the thing. We have to. That's the thing that's like causing all the trouble. And we what is up with this? Like, why? We need what? This looks like this is Babylon 5 on a bad day. Like everything looks like sexual organs, and it's not just because I'm horny. But this looks like this looks most like a penis and a vagina to me. I don't know how. It's very impressive. Very impressive. He's like, yes, it is. It is very impressive. So it was. So he says, yes, look, I made this thing that can drain the energy out of it and destroy it. And she's like, yes, mother, yes. She's like, oh, wait, we shouldn't do that. He's like, yes. Oh, he's hard. He's stroking himself. Oh, yes. And she's like, wait, what? He said, are you sure? I said, yeah, look, Discovery, just jump in. We do it. Bim, bam, boff. We're in and out, baby. No problem. And they're like, whoa, body jelly. And then we do it. Bam. It's all over, right? And she's like, I don't know why, but I'm kind of horny now. So she's like, it just sounds naughty. She's like, then she says, wait a minute. As Discovery's volunteer Discovery this, we have to answer some questions. He's like, yeah, go ahead. So it seems to be that they're using a metagenic weapon? They always name check old Star Trek. I think that was a weapon that Picard had to break into Cardassia to try and destroy you, and that was a fake weapon. Like they weren't really doing it. So he says, listen, look, you've all tried to get this thing. Like, oh yeah, when he's going to say, you try to sneak up on it this way, and you try to sneak up, and everything. I've got a thing that's guaranteed to destroy it, right? And Discovery jumps in, and we'll do it. And it's like, but wait a minute, they might get pissed off. And then all of a sudden, a book pops up. He goes, "No, yeah, we got to do it because there's no security here." And she's like, "Wait, what? But I'm Michael Burnham." He's like, "Okay, but wait a minute. Is this kosher?" He's like, "Nah, not really. It's got this metagenic weapon in it, and it's bad. And bad at the Kittimore calls. They're like, you can't use that then." Bloody hell! Well, we have to. We have exceptional times. So wait a minute. This is like, it's actually like say, okay, this was banned at the Kittimore calls, which was 1,000 years ago, right? So that's like saying you can't use a trebuchet to solve this problem because they were banned by the Treaty of Versailles in 1272. Like, what? Yeah, no, we're using a trebuchet. Shut up. It's just, what? And they're like, well, I guess we got to, lots to discuss then, right? 1 second. And it's like, look, this thing could like damage subspace, make warp travel impossible there. No, it's bad, super bad. So Bernard's saying he's saying, and also listen, if they're not hostile when we blow this thing up, they may get pissed at us. It's actually a fair point. It's in line with Starfleet to try and make peaceful first contact. And finally, we find out who the big bad of the season is. It's a white man. And what's his crime? He doesn't agree with Michael Burnham. What? You don't agree with Michael Burnham? What's wrong with you? I'm stunning and brave. Nah. That's correct. You are stunning and you are brave, darling. You are stunning and you are brave. So the president was a recess to deliberate, right? Okay, back on Discovery. Stamets is totally fine with the failsafe because the rest of them are morons, right? But Gray and Transco and the rest of them, they're just all morons. They're, no, you can't have a way to kill somebody. You wouldn't have any way. Yes, they're called phasers, idiot. Yeah. I mean, just look at it again. Oh, it's so wrong. I'm shaking with anger. Oh, I'm gonna go to protest. I'm so mad. Oh, it's so wrong. It's like, but what if it goes crazy and doesn't kill everybody? It's like, it's a very big weapon. And it's like, well, yeah, you got a pretty fair point then. Transgirl says, like, wait a minute. When I was the first human to have a Trill symbiont, they wanted to kill me, and they were wrong. And now they want to be more accepting and peaceful, and they're all better for it, but stronger together. Oh, we are. Yeah, but again, this is the most advanced warship in the universe. Maybe think twice about it. But oh no, it's not stunning, and it's not brave to be able to kill an existential threat. Not stunning, not brave. Icky wicky woos. Well, it's kind of important, but it's wrong. It's just wrong. We can't. It's not a thing. Well, it doesn't matter if it's a thing, but it's just wrong. Dudes, you're just wrong too, okay? Oh, look at us being so defiant and strong. Look at me. Oh, I'm so brave and stunning. It hurts me how stunning and brave I am. So anyway. And really, that's what's going on. So Dr. Gay also thinks it's immoral, and again, why? Cronenberg asks, isn't it against her core programming to allow herself to be killed? And she says, no, it isn't. I can kill myself. But her core program is to care for the crew of the Discovery mission, a mission she gave herself. Okay. Okay. This is a study of brave. We got to save them. And like, no, listen, this is actually not such a bad idea. Fine. So then they end up with this, like, it's actually really funny. It's kind of like, they used to do this a lot on Next Generation. You would line up for a dun dun dun, like they went there, dun 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 moment. Isn't that fun? Oh, I don't know what we should do. We should go like this. Dun, dun, dun. Let's try and zoom in a bit. How can I keep them both at the same sync? 1 second. Okay. Maybe zoom that one in more. Over here, wasn't it? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's better with Cronenberg in it. Let's get Cronenberg in it. Right, that. Look, what is he doing? What the Trasgold doing over there? It's just crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so they're deliberating, right? Book is super pissed. And he says, I know, but listen, darling, you're a black man. I'm a black woman. I'm higher than you. I'm captain. And he says, oh, I'm going to go for a walk. A real one this time. And stomps off. And then she's like, oh, no, honey child. And then the president comes over and says, I can't say anything. I've got to stay neutral. But you don't have to. You have to speak for Starfleet. You have to speak it up. And then Tucker's like saying, you know what? Somebody's got to speak for this. Let's face it. It's got to be you. Only you have the emotional resonance. And then they point out how the thing we saw last time has something to do with being a chained slave. And he's like, I had mine removed. It's like, yeah. But I was like friends with another scientist there, and we said we'll meet up in a parallel universe. Says what? Yeah, not the mirror one, a better one. We're going to meet up there, but I want the power source from this DMA, which is why I really want to blow it up. He's like, yeah, okay, makes sense. Let's go for it then. So he's got to convince them. So Book comes in and speaks, and he's like so emotional. Oh, it's so heavy because he's so emotional. Oh, Quasion's gone. And she's like, oh no, that's so emotional. Makes people want to cry. Oh, and then Tarkin's like, yes, let us clap. And they clap, and this looks bad for Burnham. What are we going to do? And what the fuck is that? Like, what? Really? Like, really? Hi, I'm from JJ Trek. That's dumb. Oh. Then eventually Vernon says, fine, I will speak. I will speak, even though I don't want to. Oh, because I don't want to break his heart. Meanwhile, back on Discovery. Transgirl is stunning and brave and finds the answer to everything. There's a subsystem she thought was just an old piece of data, and they zoom in, and what is this weird little speck here? They zoom in and in. It's like, what is that? It says it's created spontaneously, and it's a portal kind of memories. It's all the memories of connection. And Dr. Gay's like, it's just to connect, which I think is the type of the other. But it doesn't want anything but to connect. Oh, hug, Tilly. Oh, yeah, it's just so empathic. Yes, it is. Look, Star Trek kiss. Star Trek gay kiss. Star Trek. Oh, so much Star Trek. So much gay kissing. Nothing says Star Trek like gay kissing. Oh. Gay. Oh, no, we get one second. Gay kiss. There we go. Gay kiss. Oh, mwah. Star Trek is about gay kissing. Oh, now I made it freeze. Look at me. God's punishing me. Oh, now you must watch the kiss longer. Oh, you have been bad. Oh, gay kissing. I can't stop them kissing because it's so gay. Okay, we're out there. It's but to connect. That's all that he was. It's so subconscious. And this is such chick Trek. It's so awful. Oh, look, it just loves everybody. Oh, huggy wuggies. Yes, I do. I just love everybody. She's all about connection. And they're like, wait, does this mean Zora can dream? It's like, wow, no one's gonna be able to do that for her. So anyway, meanwhile, oh god, this is cringe. Right? This is super cringe! Yes, welcome to the super cringe part of the week. This is super cringe. But actually, thankfully, because the episode was really recently simplistic, we're most of the way through it already. Oh, my god for that. She starts giving her speech. Oh, we can't give in to hey. Oh, honey cha. Oh, and their speech is Stamets like, whoa, we got to. We have to try and understand it. And the Stamets like, I'm trying to understand you. And their speech is interconnect. And there's this awful piano music going. And this is basically, this is us in space. Oh, so stunning, so brave. And their speeches are like, oh, we shouldn't act blindly. They say, and this time it's like saying, we must know what we have to see things with clear eyes. And they talk over each other and they both make each other's point. And then finally, I think it all comes to a crescendo at how stunning and brave they are. So anyway, Stamets then says, look, Zora, she finishes the speech. She was like, oh my God. She is like, I am going to flick off my button to that speech. That's how good it was. I am flicking my button off that later. Really? Yes, I am. I'm flicking my... Very Vulcan thing to do. I'm flicking my button off that later. Okay, very good. I'm ponfaring, baby. Oh, that's how much I am. I'm ponfaring. Oh, ponfaring. By the way, if you're ever with a lover, right, and they do say in the midst of love making, I'm ponfaring. That's either a keeper or you've got to get out of there right now. But, at that point, they've made a definite choice. She makes a speech and they all they look at them. Oh, they're so stunning, so brave. Listen to me, but no. Ooh, we're going to stop them. We got to stop them. Oh, and they're like, well, we just got to make it happen. So they keep going on and say, look, we're all women and we're great and stunning and brave. So they get ready to make the vote, and it's like false tension, and she's like, I'm sorry, I had to do it, and they start making the vote, right? Then they cut back to I'm gonna get the Wizzy Wheel again. 1 second. So they cut back to fine. So they cut back to Stamets saying, listen, this is what I think we got to do. I got a recommendation, right? I said, listen, you've got to trust us in the same way we got to trust you. And I trust you, but I think you got to just give us the coordinates. And she's like, well, that's a pretty good point you're making there. That's a pretty good point. Let me think about it for a minute. We'll think about mutual trust. She goes, do. And then gives them the coordinates. And Gray goes, but what's that? I don't understand. It's the coordinates. And they smile. They smile because they're so awesome. Oh, yes. So awesome. Yay. I'm an awesome little chipmunk. And I'm awesome too. I'm like a reptile. And I'm a chipmunk. Yay. I'm going to eat her. Yes, you are. Not in that way. Yes, you are. And he's like, this is very odd, all of it. So anyway, he's like, well, that's kind of important. And let's do more Star Trek kissing. Okay, so now they're going to give the vote. Yes, come on, Jedi Council. Galactic Council, I should say it. Cut price Galactic Senate. Anybody who wants to attack, put your hands down. Anybody who wants to make first contact, put your hands up. And the Vulcans we put our hands up. Yeah, and Tarka doesn't like it. The more Vulcans put their hands up. And then weird slug-faced guy and Indian dude all put their hand up. They're all putting their hand up. What has happened to the Ferengi? Like, what has happened to the Ferengi? Firstly, if that's a Ferengi, why is she dressed, right? What has happened to the Ferengi? Like, why do they look so weird? We will put our hands up, but nobody else. Okay, and we are not, because we do not see eye to eye. And why does she get a vote? She's not a planet. She's Burnham. I get a vote because I'm the stunningest and bravest. And Book glares at her. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And then the hands up says, no, we're not going to do it. And Book's mad. I'm so sorry about that. And Tarka's also mad. And they say, well, listen, we're going to share all the data we get, and we'll keep everybody up the loop. But Book is not having any, and he walks away, stomping his little feety weeties. Oh, mad as hell I am. Meanwhile, Saru waits to hear the evaluation from David Cronenberg. David Cronenberg is there again to evaluate. Sora needs to be ripped out of Discovery as any AI, or if she can remain there. So what were where are you going so far? He's like saying, well, I got to say right now I'm leaning, what would you say if I'm saying I'm leaning towards extraction? He's like, well, no, you shouldn't do that. I can't, because I got a really good solution. He's like, okay, how's this for a solution? And he says, Zora, how about this? Why not you become exactly like us and join Starfleet, right? You join Starfleet and, you take an oath and you're part of the chain of command. And Zora's like, yes, I want to do that. And Saru's like, that's a very good idea. I know it's a good idea. So David Cronenberg said, yes. Well, I've come to my conclusion that this is a new life form, right? This is a brand new life form. And so this is a brand new life form. So we can't take it out there because it's not an AI. So the first we got to get rid of this self-destruct switch, because that's immoral now because you're a life form. And it's like, and you know what? What would you done if Stamets hadn't been found us been okay with her? That I would have reassigned you, Stamets, to another ship, but not Zora, because she's stunning and she is brave. And it says, yes, that's just how it should be. Just how it should be. So then we're writing out more characters. Thank God. Gray walks in and says, hi, I'm out of my depths and shit and a bit weird. And my skin's doing something strange. I don't know what's going on. And she's like, yes, you are, but I'm a little chipmunk. But you don't need me. I want to go to Trill. Yeah, you should go to Trill. What? Yeah, I did. How did you know I wanted to go to Trill? I want to cry in space. Oh, I'll come and visit you. Oh, you're the bestest ever. You're incandescent, he says. I'm actually quoting. You're incandescent. Honestly, this thing probably makes like anti-gay violence happen. Oh God, it's just so. Oh God, like even the program's frozen again. It says I can't. Don't make me do another one. Oh God, you make me do another one. Said, oh yeah, I'll come stay with you for the first week, and then you'll be fine. Oh, and Twill, and there was another one we've written out. We were have to think, oh, let's hug together in space. So now into Saru, who kind of hit it off with the Vulcan lady in the first time they met. Said, hi, hey baby, I got you as a present. You like do you like weed? She says, what's that? Well, I think you'll like this a lot. It's a little tree. It's a little tree that if you grow it right and you cut it down and dry it out and smoke it, it is very good. It's very, very good. Said, oh, but I have no emotions. But suddenly my minge's getting wet. I don't know why, because I'm emotionless, yet my minge's getting wet, baby. It's so strange. I'm ponfaring. I'm starting to ponfar all over the floor. Thank you for this gift of weed. That's very nice. It makes me strangely, look at this, emotionless Vulcan. Like, I'm emotionless, but suddenly I find the idea of sucking your big cock as something very exciting. Really? Okay, very strange. So then the gays get together because he has to segregate everybody. I'm going to Twill. Oh, it's my honor. My honor to bring somebody so stunning and so brave. Yes, it is, because I am stunning and I am brave. All group hug. Oh, group gay Star Trek hug. Gay Star Trek hug. Then Book at the end. Oh, Book's not having any of it. He gets grudge, right? Puts her in a cage and takes him out. And then Taka shows up and he's got this thing in it. This is the next generation spore drive, bit smaller. And he says, "But it's so small." I said, "Baby, it's size doesn't matter." And he plugs it into the ship and goes, and all of a sudden, this ship is capable of a spore drive. So he takes Grudge and leaves it with Discovery, leaves it with Burnham. So what's going on? Why is Grudge here? I love you, Michael, he says. Please take care of my girl. I think it must be a Grudge. Oh, no, he's gone. Terrible, Jiank. It goes to the docking bay. Oh, he goes, zoo. And then it's not back to February 10th. Thank fuck for that. Oh, thank God. We've got to get Book. He's a bad guy. We're going to get them. Oh, the president. You're in charge of the hunt. I will find my lover. Look at this. Like, really, Dr. Gay and the whoever Detmer. And so, like, the least intelligent. If you guys do a slow walk down a hall to me, I'm gonna piss myself laughing, mate. Okay. We gotta go and get there. Admiral Pussy is like, you gotta get him, and there's weird, strange new worlds and strange aliens. And hi, I'm the bestest ever. And that's basically how they leave it. Oh God, it's over. Oh, so awful. So unbelievably awful, right? It's just so awful. Oh my God. Why? Just like, what? Why? This is crazy. Fine. First thing I want to look at is this over here. We're not going to look at this one long, but it's just like, I kept telling you, people are going to start getting crazy. It's a reality hits narrative. People are going to get crazy. Here we go. Check this out. So this is a strange story, right? This is Candace Owens. Now, Candace Owens, brilliant thinker and super hot. Like super smoking hot. Do you have a bit better pictures of her? Like this, yeah. Oh my God, they're so insanely hot, right? Candace Owens, just and again, she's super smart. I want to be clear, but she's super hot, okay? And she's just, everything she says makes sense and is thought through and intelligent, right? Which makes her hotter, incredibly, right? Oh God. Anyway, and on the other side, there's alternative AOC who kind of shaggable, but like the closer you get, you're like, oh no, leave me alone. No. Now again, this isn't the way we should evaluate things, but this is, I told you, when reality hits narrative. So she was, she's a big mask actor, and lockdown person, like, oh yeah, actor and mask, and she was caught over in Florida, partying away without a mask on at a trans bar, drinking cocktails. And then this was kind of stupid though. She was outside having cocktails with her boyfriend. They made fun of his feet. I'm like, that's weird. That was just a dumb thing to do. So anyway, her response to that was that was weird, right? If Letters like AOC actually thought mandates and masks work, they wouldn't be frolicking Florida. The guy he is showing is gross male feet in public, not a poo beach with hideous sandals. 0 for 2. The second one was wrong. Okay, so she starting to get old, ignoring the very obvious, strange, and deranged sexual frustrations that underpin the Republican fixation on me. What the fuck are you? What? That's insane. Women and LGBT people in general. The people clearly need therapy, won't do it, and use politics as an outlet. It's really weird. Well, you know, really weird. Like, what are you talking about? If Republicans are mad they can't date me, can they just say that instead of projecting their sexual frustrations onto my boyfriend's feet? Yeah, creepy weirdos. Like, what the f is wrong with it? So Candace Owen replied, no, I don't want to sleep with you. Good for her. Good for her. Okay, let me get to my show notes. What we got? What we got to look at? Patrick Troughton. Michael Troughton is the Doctor. Which I don't know how happy I am about this, be honest with you. It's got a big finish. I mean, I've already got this one, the Annihilators, but I was on the fence about the after after the War Games thing they were doing. Here we go. By the way, the trailer for this looks awesome. We're going to look at that. This looks good as well. Oh God, who's writing Terra Nostra? Right? Wait, we got to stop and have a look because man, okay, James Kettle, Peter Angelis, Robert Valentine. We're in some hope. It won't be awful. Okay. God, the last one was awful. Diversity Hyacinth Center. Fine. Oh, they have a trailer out for this. Nice cover. And they got Warren Brown in it as well. Okay, do they have a trailer? 1 second. Old friends. I mean, I do like how they make all these ones individual. No trailer is it? And mediocre cover. Okay, Roy Eagle's not bad. David, yeah, okay, that one quite looking forward to. Let's have a look at this trailer first, because it's really good. There we go. Firstly, I mean, again, this is Big Finish really realizing they've flamingoed up, right? You know, like cocking up just a lot worse. Hey, 1 second. Wait, this and turn the sound up. But yeah, this is just an awesome trailer. So, go. Tainted with that awful bloody logo. I mean, really, I do hope they're doing alternate versions with the proper logo on it, because that logo just sucks ass. Like that logo is everything everybody hates about Doctor Who.
There's a Cyberman loose in this rocket ship. In fact, I'm afraid there may be more than one.
Okay, I like that. I get the feeling, and especially with the soundscape, I get the feeling of like season 20, right? You do get that, like the soundscape's perfect.
Now what do we do? Knock on the door. The doctor said they were friendly.
Oh shit! Tasman Outhwaite. They put freaking everything. She's only the stunning and brave assassin lady.
Any minute.
Alright, that looked cool though. Well, that was pretty darn cool. Yeah. That Telos before the free? No. Do you think Matilda Tucker is related to Mike Tucker? I mean, if so, happy to have her on, right? Like, freaking like, did anybody else make those spaceships that he showed you how to make a Blue Peter out of plant pots, right? You put plant pots, you basically put the bits that held together the kits and glued them on and sprayed the whole thing grey. It looked like a spaceship. It was so freaking cool. I loved it.
One by one, we're sinking to our graves until no one's left.
Christopher Timothy's in it? That's interesting. And Barbara Flynn, blimey.
Complete humbug. Flattery. Friends.
Tyr has fulfilled his promise to us. Rejoice, my daughters, rejoice. He's given us friends.
Yeah, look, you can tell they're not pissing around, right? You can tell they're like, they need people to buy this, right? They're not like, again, when they got pretty comfortable with the Worlds of Big Finish range, then they stuck in a release where they did all three authors women, right? Like they had to wait till then with Baben, and it was exactly the same when Jodie Whittaker was Doctor Who. Instead of proving it like that women can do anything, it actually proved the opposite because they bundled it out. It wasn't good enough. Right? It just, oh man, I'm so mad. How do you make Jenna into a Mary Bloody Sue? So annoys me, right? It just so freaking annoys me. But good Cyberman.
Patrick, you're back. Back. I haven't been anywhere.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one. I'm totally excited for this one. Fine, let's go back. We go but here, okay. Fine, I can't believe I missed this. And what's this? What is this? Bonus Doctor Who audiobooks through 2022. New Doctor Who audiobook extras entitled Interludes will accompany the 5th, 6th, and 7th Doctor ranges during 20... Okay, whoa. Let's have a look at this story. This came out today. New audiobook series entitled Interludes will accompany the 5th, 6th, and 7th Doctor ranges during the 2022 additional bonus... not a bad idea, right? This might get me on board with a lot of stuff. Big Fit Edition, I purchased 2022 5th Doctor Adventures 4041 through the website. Will now see an extra audio download has been added to their account. Entitled I Chameleon, the audiobook written by Dominic Martin, read by Dan Stark, is one of the 3 interludes that will be available throughout the year. This is awesome. I'm really happy about this. Dan Stark is a great narrator. The planet Terra is a haven for technology dedicated to improving the quality of life for its inhabitants, one cerebral implant at a time. Yet, with no memory to guide him, Chameleon finds himself to now be one of those inhabitants, taken from his self-imposed exile, forced into a human body, seemingly a permanent one. With a new conspiracy unfolding around him, Chameleon begins the quest to find answers. Why have the Doctor and Turlo become public enemy number 1? And what is the truth behind the planet's technology? And most of all, how do androids dream of electric beasts? Okay. We have a new format for releases, but each of them have previously appeared in the monthly adventures, namely the 5th, 6th, and 7th. Now get their own interlude, a 1-hour narrated adventure with full sound effects and music as we ease into 2022. Nick Briggs added, these interludes are really beautifully crafted bonus stories that I'm ecstatic about this, right? I'm absolutely ecstatic about this. Performed by great actors. By the way, you've got to check out Cold Reading on Dr. Alex. I mean, listen, he did it basically for me, so I feel guilty about that. See, now I'm looking, I might get Silver Knight. Like, it just made the 6th Doctor and 7th Doctor stuff more interesting. Wow, this was a smart move. It was cheap for them to do it. Smart move. Right, fine. Okay, I get the idea. You give me stuff. You give me stuff so you don't lose me. I get it. Michael Troughton is the 2nd Doctor. So he's already played the 2nd Doctor, I think. Oh, no, he's on the cover. He's already played the 2nd Doctor, I think, on BBC Audio, and some people have said he's very good. Yeah, 1 second. Let's do a search. Michael Troughton. Yeah. Michael Troughton's Doctor Who. There you go. Comes right up. Okay, that's right. With Michael Troughton, twice at one time, but with Michael Troughton as the 2nd Doctor. Is it really Michael Troughton, you think? I'm intrigued. Boy, I love that. The previously on Doctor Who and the Twice Upon a Time.
Back in history, Jamie. The most terrible times on the planet Earth.
That's David Trav, anyway. Wrong one. Michael, here, let's try this one.
There are some corners of the universe which have read the most terrible things. Things which act against everything that...
Okay, but where is... Here we go. And is he doing the Doctor?
I still have the guest card from 2017. Hope to see you all this time and look forward to chatting with you about being a 12-year-old when my dad became the Doctor.
Okay, no. He probably talks about it there. But like, I'm not going to go through the whole thing. Okay, I do. People have told me he's quite good. I can't remember who, but people have told me he's quite good. But still, I like Fraser Hines. I'm a bit taken aback. But okay. Big Finish arranged a full-cast second Doctor. Full-cast second audio Avengers gets a brand new start in 22, but we're meeting him sooner than we expected. Actor Michael Troughton takes on role as second Doctor, previously played by his father Patrick, making his debut on audio. Joining him is Fraser Hines. Like, is Fraser Hines pissed off? Because his Doctor was fantastic. As Jamie McCrimmon, the stalwart Scott, who has accompanied his incarnation of the Doctor since the 96 adventure, the Highlanders. The TARDIS will collide with the third Doctor. This TARDIS will collide with the third Doctor and Dr. Liz Shaw and the Brigadier in his previously announced 7-part adventure, The Annihilators. The Annihilators is now available. Okay, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing like. Okay, wait. Let's see. Blurb. Because the previous Doctor and his best friend is in their sights too. Okay, fine. So just mention at the end. Crazy Nick Briggs says, I had in mind to have Michael Jackson play the second Doctor ages. His light touch, and I knew he studied his father work for a lot for the book he wrote about him. So I've worked with Michael quite a bit, and we chatted with him a lot, I could mention. And I found he'll be I found him to be such a delightful human being, always full of cheer, and a great actor. I would have been a admirer of Fraser Hines too. And here he gives us his best performance ever, really emotional stuff. I think people sometimes forget what a brilliant, accomplished actor Fraser is. Well, he did a perfect second Doctor as well. His much-loved part of Doctor Who furniture, and we know what to expect from him, but he really pulls out the stops. He's great fun. So basically saying we're not getting rid of Fraser Hines, okay? We're not getting rid of Fraser Hines. Can I just say again, I'm so happy I don't have to do Discovery for like another 4 weeks. That's just like such good, that's incredibly good news. Oh, my mental health. I feel it getting better by the second. Anyway, such fun. Actor Michael Down says, when they phoned up out the blue and asked, how do you feel about playing the second? I sort of had to think about it. I said to myself, well, it would really be a fun thing to do, and not to try to recreate my dad's voice perfectly, but to give the kind of emotional effect he gave. We need to hear it, okay? Whenever you announce this as an actor, you need to put it out right away. I talked to Fraser about it, and there's lots of stuff in the recordings ad-libbed, and I think it might have been Tim of the Cybermen where the door, and for some reason my dad ended up holding hands. Yes, that was a great scene. And that wasn't scripted, and it became difficult to do that kind of thing in audio. But the inflection is easy. It makes me I try really hard. So, do we have a? Let's just see if we have a trailer. I doubt we have a trailer. Oh, we have a trailer. Okay. Better have bloody Michael Troughton in it. Okay. We love stories, but we don't have a trailer. Oh, here we go.
What the devil? From Big Finish Productions,
The Third Doctor Adventures, The Annihilators.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
My dear Dr. Shaw, sleep is for tortoises.
But I'm a tortoise.
Look, it's...
I'll tell you, it sounds like a good story, right? It sounds like a rattling good story. Who wrote it?
My scientific advice.
The eccentric in the cravat with his dolly assistant. Bessie is steering herself.
Look, no hands.
Oh, for goodness sake!
They may prove them danger to us.
And I felt compelled to reassure you that I'm not anyone's dolly assistant.
It backs up. Oh, God, how did it do that? Something seems to be forming into something. Whatever's fermenting in the water out there and creating a green slick about the size of a double-decker bus, madam. The annihilation.
John Culture's Brigadier is just so good. Like, really? It's so good.
Of the entire human race.
Something hit us like...
The planet will be shaken to its very core. Natural disasters, extreme weather, and tsunamis will tear the surface apart.
Big Finish. We love stories.
I need to know if I should get more armed personnel up here.
Why, man? I would if I were you, sir. That thing looked flipping terrifying.
Not entirely a scientific analysis, Sergeant.
Good enough for me.
No Michael Trout on it. But is that supposed to be Jamie? What? Why does he look so weird? What? His hair's wrong. What the hell is up with that? Is that after the war games, do you think, Jamie? He looks a lot older in this. That's really weird. If this is Beyond the War Games, Jamie, let me see. Is he in the Beyond the War Games? Let's have a look. Only says Michael Troughton. Well, I hope Fraser Hines is in this. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, so I don't know. I gotta wait. I gotta check to hear it. But I'm reasonably optimistic. Let's have a quick look at Big Finish this month. So listen, they give you a free episode, so go check it out. I'm looking forward to this. There's probably a trailer for this now. Terra Nostra, yeah. Don't after what you just did to me. I mean, is there another release coming up after this? Because like, whoo. You got the audio book. Okay, fine. But here, I do love this season. Like, what is that? That looks like a liberator gun done differently. It looks like a post Getty Prime liberator gun, but there's Star One there. Okay, fine, but no trailer, is it? Fine. I can't believe it's not a trailer. It's coming out this month. Really? Fine. So this looks good. Charlotte Pollard. Is there a trailer for this? Because I'm so not interested in this. Fine. Let me see if there's a trailer for this first. And there's not. Why? It's coming out this month. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I'm looking forward to not buying Peloton. Okay, yeah, you burnt me so much. I'm not buying Peloton. I am looking forward to Charlotte. Oh God, who's writing it? Who's writing it? I'm scared to look. Alan Barnes, Nick McMullen, Eddie Robson, Nick. Yes, that's why I bought it. Right, that's exactly why I bought it. This actually seemed quite good. There is a trailer for it, but I can't. Oh, it goes on for too long. Okay, so we know the monthly Torchwood is Kardak point now, not the one we were hoping for. The John Barrowman. Let's have a look. So they've got next ones out yet. Old Friends. This is a nice cover. I do like the cover. Almost makes me want to get it. Who's reading these? Written by Alfie Shaw, nobody make me go. Read by Dan Starkin, Jake Dubbin. It's a good. Oh, Matthew Waterhouse, John Carlshaw. Yeah, Still, I think $15 is a bit much for that, quite frankly. And Sonny, okay, so it's not really the David Tennant, John Barrowman one. He's still cancelled. Still cancelled. There you go. Hey, I'm looking forward to the Annihilators though. Fine. What else did I want to get to? Let's have a look. No. Might do that another. Might do that on Thursday. Scream Rant does a primer about the Sea Devils and Silurians. It's like I love listening to read like clueless things. Bleeding Cool had a meltdown because the Guardian did a poll about Person of the Year, and J.K. Rowling was winning, and they pulled the poll because of that. Yeah, okay, fine. Look, we'll get to it on Thursday. A lot of stuff coming up. Fine. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi of Time. Go check out my Substack, okay? I've also decided about it. I found more I play with stuff, the more functionality I find. I'm going to put the things I do on that. You can host it as podcasts. Oh, my title's come down. Fine. I'm going to host it as podcasts. So if I'm going to take an audio of okay, now probably got my attention. Let's go back and finish for a second. Because if you take the audio of your videos, whatever, you can upload them to Substack. You get them as a podcast, right? So I will start doing that as well. And at some point, I'm going to start my what's the name list? WhatsApp list. But I got to get a new SIM card from somewhere. Here, 1 second. Problem being mentioned is the War Master. Let's just look at that range because it's a freaking awesome range. It really is fantastic. Here, War Master. There we go. So we'll do it from the sort right oldest first. First one, excellent. You get a free episode of it. The Master. It's fascinating to see the Master have his own what he does when he's not fighting the Doctor, right? And he had this, like, he gets a companion in it. It's a really good set. $30 is expensive. Master of Callus is also, I love how evil this one is, like how sweet he appears and how evil he genuinely is. Rage of the Time Lords is not as good as you hope to be. It's the one with Paul McGann. But the Anti-Geners is awesome. If that's get that. Is that $20? It's yeah, that's fine. It's basically the Master goes back to Genesis of the Daleks. It's fan-freaking-tastic. Hearts of Darkness, also excellent. These two, I would say, the best two of the range are Hearts of Darkness and Anti-Genesis, followed by Only the Good, then Master of Callus, Rage of the Time Lords, and Killing Time. And later this year, we're getting one with David Tennant, called Self-Defense. So yeah, it's a great range. In general, the Time War range in general, really good. It's Time War Doctor, the War Doctor Begins, great. It's one of the best things they're doing, right? And I really recommend it strongly. Along with the movie, Don't Look Up. If you want something to do that, now you can go and watch the movie. Fine, I'm hitting the end broadcast button. I'm hitting it again.